Meghan Markle opened up on a cool morning, confessing that she stumbles sometimes, but each misstep is a lesson learned. Even as her much-awaited Netflix show faced harsh criticism, she pressed on with a quiet resolve. Could this be the start of something unexpected? In a candid moment, Meghan admitted, with simple honesty, that mistakes are part of her journey. Every error becomes a lesson in her daily life, even though her Netflix debut was met with a chorus of disapproval. Isn't it brave to learn in the face of criticism? At 43, the Duchess of Sussex described her new lifestyle brand, as ever, as the song of her heart, a melody she's cherished for years. Her words painted a picture of a dream finally taking shape. What hidden passion could fuel such a bold venture? During an in-depth conversation at a trendy bookstore called Godmothers, a name inspired by her friend Oprah, she also shared the special stories she reads to young Archie, aged 5, and little Lilibet, aged 3. The simple joy of sharing tales filled the air with warmth. How do these small moments shape a life? Now, as the former actress based in Montecito faces a barrage of biting reviews and scathing remarks about her lifestyle show, With Love, Meghan, the tension in the air is almost palpable. The critics' harsh words echo around her, yet she remains focused on the road ahead. Can determination shine through the storm? Even amid the criticism, Meghan's spirit stayed bright as she looked forward, telling the booksellers that she's diving deep into the creative process and cherishing every step of nurturing her brand. Her tone was light, almost playful, a promise of better days. What creative spark will light up her next chapter? With eyes that gleamed with excitement, she declared, "Right now, I'm launching my business, as ever, which has been my heart song for years." Her voice rang clear, echoing like the first note of a long-awaited symphony. Could this be the breakthrough she's been waiting for? She went on, "Every day I'm learning so much as a founder. I'm taking baby steps and big strides at the same time, falling, getting up, and finding joy in the mess of building something real." Her words mixed humility with hope, each phrase a small victory over the past. Isn't it amazing how growth comes in every stumble? Drawing a vivid picture, she compared her hands-on work to tending a garden. "It feels just like having my hands in the soil, carefully planting a seed and watching it grow," she explained. The imagery of soft earth and blooming flowers brought a quiet smile. What could bloom from such careful nurturing? "There's a real spark in entering my 40s and turning my passion into a business and sharing that with the world," she added. Her excitement was infectious, making you wonder what wonders lie ahead when passion meets purpose. Could this be the start of a new era? Whispers in the air suggested that the bookstore's name might have been inspired by none other than Prince Harry. He once described Winfrey, Jennifer Rudolph Walsh, and Victoria Jackson as his fairy godmothers during a lively 2023 party for his much-discussed memoir, Spare. Do these magical moments hide a secret bond? When her documentary premiered on March 4th, it barely made a ripple. Instead of applause, critics and viewers alike unleashed a torrent of harsh words, tearing the show apart piece by piece. How can art sometimes fall short of its dreams? A leading entertainment magazine didn't hold back, calling her series a Montecito ego trip not worth taking in a review that left no room for sugarcoating. The blunt critique echoed like a cold wind on a warm day. Can one brave heart overcome such storms? Soon after, the delayed lifestyle series was labeled by critics as nothing more than gormless lifestyle filler that screamed of a desperate attempt to please. The sting of these words lingered, but Meghan's resolve did not waver. Could a comeback be on the horizon? In fact, the series holds a meager 19% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, based on the views of over 1,000 watchers. This stark number tells a story of disappointment, yet it only seems to fuel her determination. Might the critics be wrong in the end? Amid the whirlwind of reviews, she shared a tender insight into the world of Lilibet and Archie. The children, she revealed, hold dear a book that speaks of mending broken hearts and a picture book that shows a playful cat in many lights. How can simple stories make such a big impact? "We're deep into the world of children's books, and I absolutely love it," she exclaimed. "So many picture books share lessons and views I wish I'd known as a child." Her voice carried both nostalgia and excitement, sparking a glimmer of hope in every listener. Could these tales be more than just stories? She mentioned two favorites, Brendan Wenzel's They All Saw a Cat, which shows a cat through the eyes of a bee, a dog, and everything in between. To some, the cat seems frightening. To others, it comes off as playful, a reminder of how one view can change with every eye. Isn't it wild how the same image can mean so many things? This book reminds us that even grown-ups can look at the same thing in different ways, she said with a smile. I've shared it with both kids and adults. It's amazing. Her words brought a simple truth into sharp focus, leading you to wonder about the beauty of different perspectives. She then spoke of The Rabbit Listened by Corey Dorfeld, a gentle story that shows how people need someone to simply be there for them. It tells us about the power of listening, she explained, and sometimes that's all someone really needs. The soft cadence of her words made the message linger like a warm embrace. Could this be the secret to healing? This tale about the need to listen and mend a broken heart tells of a child trying to build something new, something special, something amazing, only to have hurtful crows swoop in and tear it apart. The mix of hope and heartbreak leaves you with a pause. What will rebuild what was lost? Just yesterday, news broke that Meghan's series is set for a second season, despite the storm of reactions to her earlier shows. The air buzzed with anticipation as fans and critics alike waited for the next chapter. Could redemption be just around the corner? That very afternoon, the Duchess took to Instagram and posted a story that read, "I'm thrilled to share that season 2 of With Love, Meghan is coming." Her excitement lit up the screen, promising more twists and turns in a saga that's far from over. What surprises await in the next season? Since Harry and Meghan signed a huge deal with Netflix back in 2020, they've seen one blockbuster hit and 3 shows that missed the mark. The numbers tell a mixed story, a roller coaster of highs and lows. Is this the beginning of a trend or just a bump on the road? The biographical piece, Harry and Meghan, shattered records as the streaming service's most-watched documentary debut, reaching nearly 29 million homes in just 4 days. It quickly turned into a global sensation, sparking debates around every corner. What makes one story captivate so many hearts? Yet, in contrast, other projects like Polo, a sports docuseries, Live to Lead, which focused on global justice activists, and Heart of Invictus, about Harry's events for injured soldiers, all fell short, unable to ignite the same audience fire. Why did one spark catch flame while others fizzled out? Moments from the Duchess's latest series have already stirred up heated debates among viewers, who watched with bated breath, hoping for something more profound. The tension in each scene was almost tangible. What will tip the scale of public opinion? In one standout moment, Meghan firmly declared that her surname is Sussex, correcting her well-known friend, Mindy Kaling, in the process. The air was thick with playful tension, and every word carried the weight of a personal statement. Could this small moment speak volumes? She recalled her early days as a latchkey kid who grew up on fast food and TV tray dinners, naming familiar chains like Pollo Loco, Taco Bell, and Jack in the Box. Her reminiscence was simple yet full of life, evoking images of a carefree childhood. How do these memories shape who we become? Mindy's teasing remark, "I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it," hit a playful nerve, sparking laughter and a hint of rivalry. The exchange was light, yet it left an impression. Can a little banter reveal deeper truths? Trying to hide a frown behind a smile, Meghan responded, "It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle, you know I'm Sussex now." The gentle comeback balanced humor with a touch of pride, leaving viewers both amused and curious. What other surprises might this banter hold? Some viewers were quick to express their disgust when they noticed what they called an unhygienic way Meghan stored raw chicken in the 3rd episode of the series. Their comments online filled with shock and disbelief. Questions buzzed. Why wasn't the chicken covered or tucked away properly? Could there be a method in the apparent madness? In that same episode, celebrated Korean-American chef Roy Choi, famous for his Korean-Mexican taco truck, Kogi, shared a fun moment with Meghan. They bonded over a love for karaoke and dancing in Koreatown while preparing a hearty meal of Korean fried chicken. The lively kitchen scene burst with flavor and rhythm. How can a simple meal bring people together? At one point, the mother of two swung open her fridge to reveal a neat row of parboiled chicken legs resting beside fresh salad leaves. The unexpected sight sent viewers into an online debate about proper food storage. Was it carelessness or just a quirky habit? Meghan defended her approach, saying that organizing her fridge is one of the small chores she truly enjoys. "I love it when everything looks tidy and pretty," she shared with a bright smile. "And when there's a beautiful veggie board at the perfect eye level, the kids just can't resist grabbing a bite." Her words made everyday tasks feel like an art. What hidden joys lie in simple routines? Talking about her latest read, Meghan revealed she'd chosen Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guidara, a book that struck a chord now that she's stepping into the world of hospitality. The choice felt deeply personal, like finding a key to a new door. Could this book inspire a fresh way to care for others? She added, "I just finished Unreasonable Hospitality, and I truly believe it's one of the most powerful books on how we host, entertain, and care for each other." Her admiration for the book was heartfelt, hinting at a philosophy of kindness in everyday moments. What small act could start a ripple of goodness? "We'll seize the world just as I do, where small acts of thoughtfulness can create huge waves of kindness," she continued, her voice soft but sure. It's a belief that warmed the heart and left listeners nodding along. How might one thoughtful act change someone's day? The Duchess of Sussex also guessed about her love for simple pleasures, flower arranging, the comfort of cashmere socks, and even the thrill of scoring a good deal while shopping. These little joys painted a picture of a life filled with delight in the everyday. What treasure awaits in the simple act of finding beauty? She admitted that bargain hunting still gives her that triumphant rush, a feeling of victory that never grows old. In her world, even a good sale can feel like a small, personal celebration. Isn't it wonderful how little wins add up? Meghan also shared that she keeps playing the songs from her childhood for Archie and Lilibet. "Those tunes shape my own taste in music, the lyrics, and the rhythm that stays with you," she said, her voice soft with memory. The familiar strains of old favorites filled her home with warmth. "What stories do those melodies tell?" She went on to say, "You can still hear that in our home, the Beach Boys, the Supremes, Otis Redding, and even Annette Funicello when we're in a fun pool party mood during a playdate." Her words brought a playful, sunlit scene to life, inviting smiles all around. How does music connect generations? "I love happy, sing-along tunes that make you want to dance in the kitchen," she added, noting that this joyful spirit was woven into With Love, Meghan on Netflix. The promise of carefree moments and shared laughter shone through every word. Could this be the secret to a home filled with joy? Before her new series launched, Meghan spoke to a popular magazine, saying that filming had helped her rediscover her creative spark and even brought a glint back into Harry's eyes. It was like stepping into a fresh, exciting chapter where old magic was renewed. What secrets lie in a shared creative journey? "It feels almost like a honeymoon phase all over again," she recalled, "just like when Harry used to watch me scribble away, write newsletters, tweak edits, and get lost in the little details." Her recollection was filled with warmth and a hint of nostalgia. Could such moments pave the way for a renewed bond? She added, "I think he loves watching me as much as I love diving into this creative process. It's been fun, and it truly shows who I've always been." Her words were honest and playful, a reminder that passion often hides in the smallest details. What will the next chapter reveal? Not long ago, the Duchess faced a tough setback when her $20 million Spotify podcast series was canceled. A top executive even called her and Prince Harry grifters, a label that stung but did not define her. Can a single failure ever stop a true believer? Each twist in her story, from high peaks to low valleys, paints a picture of a woman unafraid to take risks, learn from her missteps, and find beauty in the everyday. The journey is far from over, and the next surprise might be just around the bend.